So you're a DM, and your players have stumbled upon our channel. I'm sorry. Now that your players are hopelessly broken as a result of all the new weapons, armor, potions, and abilities they've gained, you're looking for a way to claim vengeance and make them fear you again. With our Enhanced Monsters rule set, you can. The Enhanced Monsters rule set is designed to make combat more challenging for players who make use of our rule sets, which tend to make players considerably stronger than they would be ordinarily. In our experience, player characters using our rule sets, our weapons, armor, etc., make traditional counters completely trivial. To counteract this, the Enhanced Monsters rule set gives all monsters a hefty but fair boost. To get started, take a look at the Enhanced Monsters table and see exactly how you'll be enhancing your monsters. Traditionally, a DM rolls for the attack and damage rolls of the creatures they control. Though with our rule set we still roll for attacks with our monsters, we recommend not rolling for damage because it saves time and allows you to deal more reliable damage to your players. Instead of rolling for damage, try using the average damage indicated by your monster's stat blocks, the number that precedes the numbers in parentheses when determining the damage of your monster's attacks. This number indicates the average amount of damage that a monster's attack would inflict if its dice totals were boiled down to theoretical averages. Did you know that's what that number was? None of us did until our accountant told us. He figured we already knew, so he never said anything. What a guy. If you're looking to enhance your monsters, the first change we recommend using is the maximum damage rule. This rule is simple, but brutally effective. We only recommend using this rule if your players are pretty experienced. To implement this rule, you will change the way your monsters inflict damage. Instead of rolling for damage, and instead of using the average damage for your monsters, you will use the maximum possible damage amount for their attacks. For example, let's say your monster inflicts 1d8 plus 3 slashing damage with its attacks. The average damage is 7. The theoretical damage average is 4.5 plus 3 rounded down for a total of 7. The maximum damage is instead 11. The most you can roll on a d8 is 8, so 8 plus 3 equals 11. This change may seem small, but can quickly become overbearing for your players, especially against high-level monsters that inflict a lot of damage. If your players have lots of extra health, however, as they may have with our rule sets, potions, gear, defensive combat maneuvers, and so on, a little extra damage can go a long way. If this change isn't cutting it, you might want to take another look at the Enhanced Monsters table. With our Hardcore difficulty, monsters gain flat bonuses to their attack, damage, and saving throws based on the average level of the party. Monsters also receive a multiplier to their maximum health, greatly increasing their overall hit points. The Enhanced Monsters table groups all enemies into 3 potential categories: Grunt, Elite, and Boss. Grunts are the most common sort of enemy. The plain old fodder that your players actively terrorize because the poor little guys can't really fight back. Next are Elites, the mini-bosses your players will face from time to time. If you design an encounter where one of the monsters is a little bit stronger than all the rest, but isn't quite a boss, it might be considered an elite. Alternatively, if you design an encounter with a small number of powerful creatures, you might want to consider all of them elites. The bonuses elite creatures get from the Enhanced Monsters table, especially the bonus to their maximum health, are greater than the bonuses grunts get. Last up are bosses, the most fearsome foes your players will ever encounter in the world. Bosses are so powerful that they are usually encountered alone. They receive the greatest bonuses from the Enhanced Monsters table. If you want to give your bosses a little extra menace, we also recommend giving them all legendary actions and resistances, the kind that's usually reserved for the higher level monsters in the game. The Enhanced Monsters rule set is designed to make your monsters a little more powerful in the event that our rule sets make your players just a little bit too strong. While Enhanced Monsters inflict extra damage, the biggest bonus they receive is actually to their maximum health. Enhanced Monsters will have considerably more health, and will consequently be much more difficult to kill, meaning that your players will have to optimize their combat efficiency in order to have the best chance of winning fights. The longer an encounter goes on with the Enhanced Monsters table, the more dangerous that encounter becomes. Now that you can make your players fear you again, we'll leave you to your machinations. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time on Dungeon Creep.